Hello, so today we're going to be learning about the filing of annual returns by companies and the consequences of failing to file annual returns. Now, you see that annual returns are one of the filings that companies are required to make with the Corporate Affairs Commission, CAC. And this filing is expected to be done at least once in every year. In the year of incorporation of a company, there's no requirement for filing of annual returns, but subsequently, it's a filing that must be done within 42 days of when the annual general meeting is held. Now, you'll see that the annual returns really are just a filing that's done with CAC to keep CAC up to date with what may have changed in the company in terms of the share capital, in terms of the directors and all that, and what the assets and liabilities may be in the company. When annual returns are being filed, they will be accompanied with two sets of documents. You have the balance sheets and the profit and loss account of the company, and you would also have a copy of the auditor's report and the director's report. So those are the two sets of documents that would accompany the filing of annual returns. Now, what happens where a company fails to make this filing with the CAC as expected within 42 days of the annual general meeting? Now, one of the consequences of failing to file the annual returns is that the company and every director of the company is going to be liable to a penalty as prescribed by CAC. And if this has gone on for 10 consecutive years, then CAC may proceed to strike off the name of the company from the company's registry. Now, when we talk about striking off of the name of a company, when that is done, that company becomes a defunct company. All right, a defunct company is a company that cannot operate again because CAC has had that company taken off from the register of companies, the CAC. Now, what's the procedure for striking off of a defunct company? Now, what CAC would do first would be to make a publication in at least 3 national newspapers, all right, stating its intention to have the name of the company struck off. And if within 90 days of that publication, CAC has not received the response from the company, then CAC would proceed to strike off the company from the register and then have a publication made stating that that company has been struck off from the register of companies. So it's a defunct company now. Now, when a company has been struck off and is a defunct company, now is that a final end to the life of the company? The answer to that question is no, because a defunct company may still be restored to the register. Now, how that is done is that an application may be made to the Federal High Court within 10 years from when CAC's notice of the striking off was made. And if the Federal High Court is convinced that there's good reason to have the company restored, then they can make an order to that effect, and then a certified true copy of that court order can be filed with CAC, and the company will be restored back to the register of companies. So that's what filing of annual returns is about. Those are the consequences that follow where filings have not been made. I hope you've enjoyed learning today. See you another time. Bye-bye.